All right, guys, here's your semester review for part 3. Before you start, you might want to write this down so you can kind of see how everything gets moved. So we're going to start off with y equal a x minus h plus k. All right. If your h is a plus, you are going to move to the left. If your h is a negative, your graph is going to move to the right. If your k is a plus, it's going to move up. If it's negative, it is going to move down. If you have a negative right here, that is a reflection. Another word for reflection is the word flip. If your a is greater than 0, you're going to have a stretch. If yours is a fraction, like anywhere between a 0 and a 1, you will have what's called a compression. That means it's going to open really wide. Okay? So, number 1, your parent function, if you look, you see how there's a square? The parent function is y equals x squared, which is a shape of a parabola. So your transformation, you only have a plus 3. It's outside your parentheses, so this has to be your k. So that means you're going to move up 3. Use your calculator to graph, okay? So, but before you do, you might want to find your axis of symmetry. You might want to find how this looks. This is the same as y equals x plus zeros plus 3. So your vertex is 0, 3. 0, positive 3, right here. You kind of need that to help you graph. Go to your calculator. Y equal, type this in, x squared plus 3. Second table. Go look for where you're starting to see the numbers is going to be the same. See how there's a 4 and a 4 there? Just pick a few to go 2 up. So 0, 3, 2 up, which is negative 2 and 7. Next one, negative 1 and 4. 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 7. And that'll give you the shape of your graph. So you have a parabola that's opening up, moving up 3. Okay. Number 1. Number 2. The symbol right here is an absolute value. That means it's going to look like the letter B. All right. So if you look right here, you have a negative 2. So that means you're going to move right 2. Positive 4 is outside the line, so this is going to move up 4. Okay? And the parent function looks like y equals absolute value of x. Now, many ways you can graph. Okay? Notice your center is 2, 4. So you can go 2, 4. It's always the opposite. All right. You can use your calculator to graph, or you can plug it in. Okay? Either way. See how your A is a 1? So 1 up, 1 over. Also it goes in the other direction. And there you have your graph. You have a 1 right here. 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, and then 1 up, 1 to the left. And you're done. Okay. Number 4. Here we go. Here you have a line, so your parent function is y equals x. That's it. Your transformation here is a negative 1 outside, so you are going to go down 5. See that negative 5 is your a right there. That is going to be your, since it's a negative 5, it's going to reflect. negative on the x-axis, and 5, if you look up here, 5 is bigger than 0, and it's going to stretch by 5, okay? Use your calculator to help you graph. Y equal negative 5x minus 1. Second table, pick some numbers. Negative 1 and 4. Okay, just look at it. 0, negative 1. 1, negative 6. And there you have your line. Number 4, parent function. Oh, this one's a linear. My apologies. Okay. This one right here is a parabola. It's a quadratic. Type of function is a quadratic. The shape is a parabola. So parent function looks like y equals x squared. Your transformation, negative 2. So I'm going to move to the right 2. Negative 3. I'm going to move down 3. So start at 0, move right 2, down 3. So there's my point. Okay? Just like this one, start at 0, you're going to move right 2, up 4. And that's how I got that point right there. All right. So, got your calculator, y equal, type that in. Parentheses, x minus 2 in parentheses square minus 3. Second table, go find this point. 2. 2 up, 0, 1. Next point, 1, negative 2. 3, negative 2. 4, 1. So you kind of get a shape of that. Okay? And there you have your shape of your parabola. Next page. Okay, you guys can skip all this part. You do it all over again, writing the equation. But we're going to come down to here. Here's your equation. Y equals a, x minus h plus k. Sometimes you have something right there. You're going to base everything off of that. Here we go. It's a linear. Now remember, a linear looks like this. Y equals x. That's your basic function. So y equal, there's your linear. So that means that's going to be a 1 right here. Flip, so negative. Vertically stretch by a factor of 3, there's your 3. Shift it up 4 units. Up is not your h, but your k. And if you want to write a 0, because there's no change, that doesn't exist, plus 4. And there you have your solution. Okay? You can leave it like that, or you can go y equals negative 3, x plus 4. It's the same answer. Number 9. Absolute value has this line around it. So y equal. Vertically stretched by a factor of 2. So there's your a. Shift it 4 units down. So that's outside, so minus 4. We are finished. Number 10. Number 10, quadratic, is y equals x squared. And then everything changes. Okay? So here we go. Y equal, flip on the x-axis, vertically compress, 7, 8. Shift it down. Down is outside, so x minus 0 square minus 1/2. Don't have to write that 0, but have to have that square. Number 11, absolute value has the bar around the edges. Okay? Y equal, vertically compressed by a factor of 2/5, which is an A. Line shifted up. Up is outside, so plus 2. And you are done. Okay. So if you know this, you can pretty much do everything. Good luck.
Thank you.